Rex is a friend. Listen, this relationship between Texas and California is a real thing. That's why I have been watching this race intently. And I can tell you that my heart sank at the idea that there may not be a Democrat in the top two. I was losing my ish. And while I know that a lot of times big states, especially states like Texas and California, don't want anybody else to weigh in, I was like, I really want to weigh in. And I wanted to weigh in for a couple of reasons. Because in this moment, we are living in perilous times. And if we don't understand that it's not just about one state, it's about all of us collectively, then we will continue to lose. You see, when the Republicans decided to go after Texas first, that was just the beginning. They weren't going to stop there. But you guys had a leader in California and a governor that had a vision that said, Texas, we have your back. So he started that unique relationship that I know Javier is ready to continue. One that recognizes, because of the size and the economy and the diversity that exists here in California, you are leading not only this country, but you are leading the world. That is why you have to have a world-class leader. I am so tired, specifically in this moment, of people wanting gimmicks and people not paying attention to credentials, people not paying attention to experience, people not paying attention to a record. You see, I didn't just watch from afar and say, oh, look at this guy, Becerra, that they're talking about, as somebody who has served in the Congress, and I didn't serve with Javier, but he was HHA's secretary, as I was a member of Congress. In fact, I was a freshman member of Congress. Now listen, I didn't understand what I was doing. I was trying to figure it all out. And I can tell you that, as you know, cabinets are quite vast. There were a number of secretaries that I saw, not too many. I can tell you that Javier didn't become a progressive yesterday. I can tell you that Javier was showing up to the Congressional Progressive Caucus to make sure that he could educate us on what was going on. I can tell you that we had to still send letters. Now, just because he was our HHS secretary didn't mean that we weren't going to fight for our constituents. But when we sent those letters, when we asked for those meetings, guess who showed up and met us head on? It was Javier. Now, you know, I don't know how much people know about HHS, especially in light of who currently leads it. Jesus Christ, save us all. I can tell you that we had real experience, but more important than experience, we had compassion. We had someone who actually gave a damn about the work that he was doing. I can tell you that there are people that run for office day in and day out, and it is nothing more than a vanity project. I can tell you that this is personal for Javier. And so while people want to throw around things like electability when it seems to come to people of color, I am here to tell you that whether he was pink, red, blue, white, orange, or yellow, he is electable because he is qualified. You see, I remember, because I'm old enough to remember, a presidential election where people wanted to talk about everything but qualifications. And now our democracy hangs by a thread. I am imploring everyone that has the ability to vote in this state that doesn't make it hard like they do in Texas, but instead they want you to participate. They want your voices to be heard. I'm asking you, in a moment in which our Supreme Court has decided that they want to roll back our access to the ballot box, you need a leader that is unafraid, one that has not only the experience but the know-how. He's been in the halls of Congress, but he also knows how to do something in a courtroom, y'all. You need someone who is unafraid in this moment and will protect his people. California, you need Javier in this moment. I am so ecstatic to stand here in support of someone that I know will do an amazing job and will scare the shit out of Trump.